you look at it, I'm telling you, man, the PNG just went up a couple of dollars. No, it went up $6-7 over the course of 2 days, and it wasn't so long ago that I talked about PNG. It's been going low. It's at its lowest was around the 7th or 8th, which was at 137 per share. Now it went up to 150. 150. I'm surprised. And mind you, like to remind you that the highest it's ever been was last year in March time before the tariffs hit, and it was at 177 max, and it's been down. It went from 177 to a couple of days ago. It was at less than 140, so that's more than $30 difference per share. And I did say in that video, hey, we should invest because it's been going low. You know, you could be modest about it, you could be bold about it. I was in the middle of both, tossing a couple of shares, tossing a couple of dollars to buy some shares, and now it's at 150. And of course, my strategy isn't to play day trading or short-term trading. My idea is always in the long term. You know, we felt that little shock in the stock market a couple of days ago when President Trump announced 10% tariffs, I believe it was, to the European Union because the disagreement over annexing Greenland. That's a whole different story. But to my point, because of the announcement, it kind of shocked the market. And now, because a couple of days ago on the 20th, which is like 3 days ago from today's date, it dropped at a low at 43.7, the S&P, from the high of 150-ish. So it dropped like $18, and then you could have just bought. And now it's returned, jumped up a bit at 446. And so I'm telling you, man, these are opportunities you guys are gonna have to take when the stock market goes low because of unrelated shock that was done onto the stock market. You guys are gonna have to take these opportunities. It's no way. We shouldn't buy when things are expensive, and that's the one thing I've been trying to say in my videos. And unfortunately, I don't have that much of a reach. But to my point, if we're gonna buy high, then we're gonna expect a huge low when the markets go down. Always buy when things are on sale. Another way to combat this, if you don't want to like time it, which you should never do. I just happen to buy when things are going bad. Anyways, a good way to balance everything out is something called dollar cost averaging. What dollar cost averaging does is that you just buy at a specific cadence. You buy at a specific cadence, whether it be once a month, whether it be twice a month, whatever cadence it is, and you buy regardless of the price. And that's one good way of gaining exposure to the market. Without worrying about like the price too high, the price too low. Eventually, it's gonna balance itself out, because if you keep buying high, you will also buy when it goes low. Eventually, it's gonna balance itself out. But we don't see the gains in the short term; we see it in the long term. So what I did with PNG, again, I had it for a long time. I had it for 1,400 days. So that's about 4 months. For 4 years. I think it's about 4 years. I've had it for a while. It was in the red. I remind you, it lost like $30 over the course of a year, the share. And I've owned a couple of shares, and I've been purchasing shares because it's been going low. And because it's been going low, eventually it's gonna have to come up. PNG is one of those companies that's been around for more than 100 years. It's been around for a good minute, so it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. It's too big. I want to say too big to fail, but that is the topic. It's been going low, and then the hope now is to go high. Either way, I don't plan on selling. Either way, I'm trying to tell you guys to buy when things are low. Now, what other stocks have I been looking into that we could take advantage of? I believe Kroger is an interesting stock. Yes, it's been going low. Yes, it has been getting the stock has been getting it. I guess its ass handed to itself for the course of the past 6 months. Its high was at north of $70. Now it's at what? 63. So it's not much of a difference. So if you guys want to buy, you guys could. I just bought on hold because, you know, the one stock I've been trying to avoid, and I'm kind of annoyed by it, is Visa and Mastercard. So because of the tariff announcement, their stock basically went in a tailspin. At a high around the new year was around like went south of 360 a share, and now it's at 323, and that's whack. Oh well, if you guys want to buy this stock, I suppose that's pretty cool. But I've been trying to sell this stock for a long time. So luckily, when I was at its high, I think I sold when I was at 340, 350. It was pretty cool. I think it was about time I had sold. I wish I had sold everything. Now that I think about it, but of course you can't bet for anything. But yeah, so P&G is going up. Hopefully it still goes up. And yeah, that's pretty much the idea of this video. Buy when there's a discount. Sell when it's high if you ever do plan on selling. And keep in mind that whatever you sell, if there's a gain or loss, please take that into account when you're doing your taxes this upcoming April. Alright, fellas, later.